Let's also look at two facts about associations. Two facts about associations. The first fact is that associations are the bedrock of exposure. Associations are the bedrock of exposure. The first capacity building tool we looked at, or the first capacity building factor we looked at, was exposure. And now we are saying that associations are the bedrock of exposure. So when we looked at exposure, we said that three basic ways exposure comes is through physical presence. So I give an example that imagine you are the leader of an institution or an organization, and you actually take a journey physically into another space, a bigger, better institution or organization that is doing better than you. You get into that physical space. It takes associations to get into that space. So you see that associations are the bedrock of exposure. Then we spoke about reading materials too. If you are reading a book for exposure, you are actually interacting with the author of that book. That is an association. Or if you are attending conferences and seminars, the conferences or seminars are organized by people. It means you are interacting with those people. That is association. Or if you are watching videos and listening to audios and getting exposed through the videos and audios, understand that the videos and the audios are about people or an organization run by people. So it is an association. So you see that associations are actually the bedrock of exposure. So that if exposure is important, then associations are important. Because without association, there cannot be any exposure. The second fact about association is that associations are the bedrock of knowledge. Associations are the bedrock of knowledge. So in looking at knowledge, we said that three basic ways that knowledge comes is one, mentorship. Knowledge comes through mentorship. Knowledge comes through mentorship. Who is a mentor? A mentor is someone you follow or someone who disciples you in any capacity, whether in ministry or in business or whatever. If mentorship is therefore one of the ways that knowledge comes, and mentorship means that you are actually associating with someone, it means therefore that associations are the bedrock also of knowledge. We spoke about reading last week. Reading, I've already spoken about it. When you read a material, you are interacting with an individual or a group of individuals. That is association. Then we spoke about seminars and conferences, that we get knowledge through seminars and conferences. That is also organized by people. So associations actually form the bedrock of both exposure and knowledge. Both exposure and knowledge.